Moments of Truth with Andrew Marks, co-founder of Success Hacker. Today I have with me Annie Wu, VP of Customer Success US at Procore. Annie, tell us a bit about your company and what you're responsible for in your role.
So Procore is all about improving the lives of people in construction, and we do that through a single platform that connects everyone from the specialty contractor to the GC to the owner for project management. What I'm responsible for is retaining the revenue that comes into the company, identifying opportunities to grow that revenue, and to ensure that customers renew year after year. Overall, customer success is a little over 100 individuals. We do have quite a large team supporting the customer as well through tech support and professional services, but I directly oversee customer success, which is about 100.
So, Annie, from your perspective, how important is it for customer success leaders to understand business metrics?
It's super important, and I'll tell you one story why. When I was an early leader building out call centers, building up a customer success team, I would approach the budgeting time of year with a big ask about resources that I needed that I felt would provide a better customer experience. And it was told no over and over and over again. And I had to come back and think, okay, well, what is really actually important to the CEO, to the CFO? What are the metrics that they're looking at around the health of the business? And then how do I actually influence those by delivering meaningful experiences to our customers that drive outcomes like retention and renewal? So when you look at the bottom line metrics of the business, there's probably some that jump out right away. Gross margin is a big one of them. And as a success leader, if you can look at, for example, something like a contribution margin, which is the revenue of a certain set of customers minus the cost of acquiring them and servicing them, you can look at that over time, and it can actually bring to light some operational efficiency opportunities that you have. So now instead of saying, well, we retain a certain number of dollars and we provide opportunities for expansion and that NRR, that net revenue retention, you can also say, and we're doing things that actually improve the margins of the business, because you can have a great net revenue retention number that you can, gosh, 140%, we're succeeding. Well, how much is it costing you to actually get to that point? So something like a contribution margin is a business metric that even some companies report on publicly that you can start to connect the dots on for your CFO and CEO to show, hey, I'm adding value to the business, not just in terms of net revenue retention, but also we're being smarter about how we deliver that.
Yeah, so it drives decision-making around new programs and systems that you may want to put in place in order to drive as much operational efficiency as possible.
Absolutely. And to the point around high touch, is that high touch activity that you have today, is that really driving value? Or could you deliver that in just as meaningful of a way to that customer that costs you a lot less money? There may be things that you're doing over the phone that could easily be done in an email, and that's going to improve your margins as well.
Now, that doesn't mean that you don't start potentially doing that over the phone to make sure you got the messaging right and the process right, but you should always be looking at programs and tasks and activities that you're doing with your customers with an eye to what can I automate here? How can I make this a more efficient process and situation?
Yeah, more efficient, but also more effective too. Efficiency is great, but if it's not effective, it's not driving the outcome that you want, then what's the point of doing it? So yes, I don't want to sound like I'm all about cutting costs and delivering it. That's really an important thing to do, and it's the right thing to do, but also, is it effective? So you have to look at both sides of the coin there and make an informed decision.
Fair enough. Wonderful. Thank you for your perspective. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.